Most reviews on the flat belly soup diet tell you what it's supposed to do. I wanted to know what it actually does, so I put it through the matrix, broke down the mechanism, checked the ingredients, looked at what real users are reporting. This is the review matrix. Here's what I found. Here's what's actually going on with stubborn midsection weight. Most people dealing with it aren't failing because they haven't tried. They're failing because the things they've tried only address calorie counts and willpower, not the real reason it keeps coming back. That quiet frustration of doing everything right and still not moving, that's the gap the flat belly soup diet is designed for. When I broke down how the flat belly soup diet actually works, it targets liver congestion and metabolic enzyme pathways directly, not just surface calorie restriction. That's the distinction that matters. Most standard diets work at the symptom level, which is why you get results that fade. This goes a layer deeper, utilizing glucosinolates, or glu-foods, to trigger the enzymatic conversion of fat-soluble compounds into water-soluble ones, more targeted, less guesswork. Running through the key components, the integration of sulfur-rich glucosinolates, this is the one that stood out most because it directly addresses the toxic load trapped in fat tissue, which is usually why weight loss stalls after 40. Then the heavy focus on thermal digestion and high-volume, low-density nourishment, which I hadn't seen formulated this way in this category before, and the structural exclusion of calorie counting and portion measuring. Easy to overlook, but it's what makes the protocol psychologically sustainable instead of triggering the burnout cycle. Based on the breakdown and what consistent users are reporting, early on, usually within week 1, most people notice a drop in bloating and fluid retention as inflammation subsides. That tends to build into consistent mid-term fat loss around the waistline with regular consumption, and longer-term, the restoration of metabolic baseline and the kind of deep energy lift that gets people off the couch and back into active hobbies. Not a straight line, but a clear direction. That's what the pattern shows. The protocol is simple, substituting standard meals with these specific fat-burning soup recipes daily fits into a lunch or dinner routine without friction. The timeline most people report meaningful results, 10 to 14 days. Not a disclaimer, just how cumulative mechanisms work. The first week is laying the foundation. The compounding kicks in after. One variable I always factor in, refund policy. The flat belly soup diet comes with a 60-day money-back guarantee. I treat that as a confidence metric. Companies don't offer real return windows on products they know underdeliver. It also means if it doesn't work for your situation, you're not absorbing the full risk. That's a relevant input. If the mechanism checks out for your situation and the problem I described is where you actually are, the link to the official page is in the description. Direct link, no resellers, no markup. Go through it, cross-check what I've covered, and run your own matrix. You've got everything you need to decide. That's the full matrix on the flat belly soup diet. Mechanism checked, features broken down, risk assessed. The call is yours.